All right. So, the dataset we'll be working on is based on the dataset of an already existing study about the prediction of absenteeism at work. This means that the business exercise you will go through will be realistic, and the skills you will have developed by the time you complete it will have 100% application in the business world. It can't get any better than that, can it? Let's begin. When performing research, you will always have to work with some data. It can be classified into two types: primary and secondary. A non-professional way to define primary data is to call it data you have created. For instance, if you are conducting a survey or a questionnaire, the respondents answer questions, right? The fact you are conducting the survey means you are creating the data. Other people are answering, but you are the one asking the questions and collecting the answers. In a business context, companies create data all the time. Strong numeric information about sales operations, changing inventory, and filling out the accounting ledger are all instances of primary data. It is information that did not exist in any form prior to this moment. So, when you are thinking about business intelligence, often the data is primary in-house data. The other, and actually more common type, is called secondary data. This is an already existing data set that somebody else has gathered and organized, not yourself. Data that you have downloaded from an online website for free or data that you've bought from an organization are both instances of secondary data. It is important to realize that primary and secondary sources of data are relative terms. All of the datasets that you've seen and used in this course are secondary data for you. However, from our point of view, some are primary because we've created them, and others are secondary because we've acquired them from a third party. Okay, great. Now, regardless of whether you are dealing with primary or secondary data, you will have to do data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is an essential part of every quantitative analysis. It is a group of operations that will convert your raw data, that is, the data you have been given, into a format that is easier to understand and hence useful for further processing and analysis. This step attempts to fix the problems that can inevitably occur with data gathering. Furthermore, it helps organize your information in a suitable and practical way before you do your analysis and start making predictions. Having said all that, remember, we will be working with secondary data. We will call the initial set raw data. It will not be polished or prepared for analysis, but that's something we'll do in the next section. Thank you for watching.